Welcome back, everybody. Hello, if you're new here. Now, Ozzy Osbourne, man. If you can't tell by my accent, I am from Birmingham also. And the early Black Sabbath stuff, holds, it holds a dear place in my heart, if that's the right phrase for it. I never really got into the Ozzy solo stuff, or the later Black Sabbath stuff, the stuff with Dio and that. But I did queue through the night for tickets for when they played the Birmingham Academy, 2012, maybe 2013. Black Sabbath, that is, And I remember just being real disappointed that Bill Ward weren't on the drums. But he was for this final show, wasn't he? And I know this isn't Ozzy, but this is from the final show, isn't it? Somebody said in one of the comments to check out Yungblud doing changes, so that's what I'm going to do. I think I saw him on Never Mind the Buzzcocks once, that was it.
I feel unhappy, I feel so sad. I've lost the best friend that I ever had. She was my woman, I love her so. But it's too late now, I've let her go.
He's got a nice voice, hasn't he, man? I mean, initially I was thinking it's a bit nasal, but it's not always a bad thing, is it? I love Liam Gallagher's voice, and that can be quite nasal. There's some other American bands, though, that kind of rub me up the wrong way, I'm going to start it again, man. He's got power and control, hasn't he, man? And a unique sound to it. And that's got to be one of the most important things, hasn't it? All the great singers have that. Is that they're recognisable.
I feel unhappy, I feel so sad. I've lost the best friend that I ever had. She was my woman, I love her so. But it's too late now, I've let her go. I'm going through changes, I'm going through changes, I'm going through changes.
Man, he makes it seem effortless, doesn't he? The control and power in his voice.
Going through changes. We shed the earth, we shed each day, and love together. We found a way, but still the world had its evil way. My heart was blinded, love went astray. Oh, I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes.
Man, he's like a punk Freddie Mercury or something, isn't he, man? The hints of like Billy Idol and stuff in there. So what was the deal with this show, man? Because I haven't really paid much attention to it. Was I know there was like various support acts to Sabbath, but were they playing their own tunes? Was it just strictly Sabbath and Ozzy tunes?
But still the world had its evil way.
This guitar player's got a hint of the Brian May about him as well, hasn't he?
Heart was blinded, love went astray.
This is kind of, I mean, yeah, Ozzy went like a couple of weeks later, didn't he? And I've seen clips of him, you know, strapped in the chair and a few interviews, and you know, him just it's a beautiful way to go, really, isn't it? You know, if you're going to choose, and this kind of, I mean, are there plans to release this whole gig as like as a show? Does anybody know? Is it out there already, and I've just missed it? Because this kind of, it's given me like, I don't know if it's because he's died or what, or just the energy in this performance. It's reminding me of the Freddie Mercury tribute concert, which I had like on a double VHS when I was a kid. It's given me those kind of vibes, man. But I mean, geez, like, it's pretty cool. It's almost like he's kind of had that tribute concert while he can still play it, man, which is just monumental, isn't it? You know, you thought Bowie checked out. I thought Bowie checked out in a cool way, man. You know, dying and then putting Lazarus out and that last record. But this is up there, isn't it, with ways to check out.
Make some fucking noise!
It's very cool as well, isn't it? I mean, it's going to be interesting because some of you guys that are going to be watching might be, you know, Sabbath fans or Ozzy fans or Yungblud fans, and some of you might just be watching because you're watching my channel, you know. And I'm not as clued up on Sabbath lore and the ins and outs as some of you guys will be, but as far as I understand it, in general, the way they would write is they would write music and Ozzy would sort of speak in tongues, you know, bits of lyrics, mainly melodies, and then Geezer Butler, the bass player, would go away and finish all the lyrics, man. And some of the lyrics, I was just reading the lyrics to Sabbath Bloody Sabbath the other day, and having never really, I mean, that's always been one of my favourite songs and favourite albums, but of Sabbath's. But never really taking in the deep philosophical nature of some of those lines, you know. Nobody will ever let you know when you ask the reasons why. They'll just tell you that you're on your own. Fill your head all full of lies. And I mean, these guys were in their early 20s knocking out those songs and those lyrics, or the mid-20s certainly. And, you know, it took me until my late 30s to kind of have that realisation, you know. Because and plus I suppose it was interesting for me to realise that being from, you know, a similar area, similar class, similar upbringing and all that. But yeah, it's a nice version, this, isn't it?
It took so long to reach,
So Yungblud, he's got a good voice then, right?
and I can still hear
Something about him. Does his own music? Has he got the songs?
now all my days are filled with tears. Wish I could go back and change these years. God bless Black Sabbath. God bless Ozzy Osbourne.
Cool, man, cool. Well, let me know if this what I should be checking out by Yungblud, you know, if that's worth a little journey into. Thanks for watching. Look after yourselves. See you later.